You know, we are here and everybody seems, I think we're excited. Can we just stand for the governor? Let's stand for the governor and let's clap for him. The governor, you should be seated. Governor, this is for you. Okay, you can sit. And I'll tell you why I'm saying we do that. You know, me, I'm Minister of Information, and I'm not running for any office. But governor is looking to continue. He's looking for another term. I didn't hear him say Jubilee. I didn't hear him say Azimio. He's just focusing on work. I think that's a very, very important thing. Because we are 138 days to elections. I'm sure he's struggling to be seated here because he has groups of people who want to meet him, and those ones are votes. I don't know if he has any votes here. Muko? Yeah, Muko, watu wake Muko? Yeah? I think you must support him because the work that is going on is great work, and I'm really pleased, at least for the invitation, and I'm also pleased that we're here at JKUAT. Because JKUAT is also a home of innovation, and so Vice Chancellor, let me say, in my experience, the Google Maps that you see today that show Kenya and Africa, actually young people from here are the ones who developed those maps in conjunction with engineers outside, and that base is great, and therefore to have chosen this location, I think it's poignant and it is important for the county and even for the country to know that we have a great foundation that we can build on. I'm really pleased that we have, a youth innovation and entrepreneurship week in Kiambu. This is a really important area that needs to grow, needs to expand. Our young people are very, very, very innovative. We went around, and I'm sad that we didn't have enough time to be able to go through all the different stands. But for what we are able to see, there's a lot of opportunity. And really, as national government, we want to take advantage of those opportunities, of the skills that our young people have, the innovations that they're able to work with so that we can be able to develop. Let me then also recognize the leader from KCB. This is Samuel Makome. Again, we saw many of the innovations you have there and you are supporting, as well as Eric Eriko, the minister who's in charge of youth and even communication. So you're my counterpart here at Kiambu County. So it gives me great pleasure to join you all this afternoon. This is the first edition of the Kiambu Innovation and Entrepreneurship Week, and I take the opportunity again to thank the governor and his team for making this happen. Innovation is intentional. If, as a county, we do not appreciate the value of innovation and entrepreneurship, we will lag behind others who will innovate. We must therefore be deliberate in encouraging our young people to be proactive and to take up the risks of entrepreneurship. The journey may be rough, but certainly has a reward for the courageous ones. Opportunities to innovate come from unexpected places, and consequently, you must be ready to reach out for it and also welcome it. Innovation really is solving problems, solving and making things easier. And I think as a country, we have many, many opportunities to improve things, and therefore many opportunities to innovate. And as Kenya seeks to become an innovation and technology hub in Africa, this is the reason why the government has invested heavily in supportive infrastructure, such as high-speed internet, the road networks that you see, electricity connections, Ajira youth empowerment centers, and high-quality basic and tertiary education. The government has also been keen on creating a conducive environment for innovation and businesses' growth by developing policies that are friendly to micro, small, and medium enterprises. These efforts are meant to promote innovation amongst Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya is recognized globally for innovations such as Ushahidi, M-Pesa, M-Kopa, Damusasa, Lion Lights, Reino, and many others. You have probably heard or are consumers of the above major innovations which have put Kenya on the global map. Perhaps many of you have never heard of Reino, which is exhibiting here, and I encourage you all to visit their stand. This is a great example of how Kenyans can leverage on technology to strengthen the value chain in the agricultural industry. Reino is amongst the first companies in the country to deploy technology-enabled solutions in agriculture to increase efficiency and productivity. The company works with farmers across the country to offer cold chain solutions in the red and white meat value chain. Through an online web platform, farmers can book for a cold chain truck to keep their products fresh before they reach the market. The cold storage ensures that the food products have a longer shelf life and thus reducing wastage for farmers in rural areas which have no access to power. Reino now has scaled in 2 countries in the East African region. The government, through various agencies, including Kenya ICT Authority, Konza Technopolis Development Authority, and others, is doing a lot to exploit the innovative culture in the country. In the last 2 years, we have been very deliberate in implementing the ICT policy of 2020. The second medium-term plan of the Vision 2030 recognizes that there is need to have a concerted effort by both the public and the private sector to create synergies in nurturing innovation in the country. Consequently, there is need for research and training institutions to collaborate with financial sector, to government in securing and ensuring that we realize value of innovations. I applaud KKUArt for partnering with the county to host this Innovation Week. Let it not end here. A deeper partnership should be crafted to nurture the county's youth and to create solutions that our day-to-day challenges and needs are catered for. The COVID-19 pandemic, which is still with us, we saw how the world came together to seek solutions to deal with the unprecedented crisis. In Kenya, we saw young men from Kenyatta University who developed ventilators. We saw textile garment companies repurpose their equipment to produce PPEs and masks. What more is there that through the pandemic that we have learned and are now relying on ourselves to be able to build and learn on these new areas. We are a nation of a vibrant and highly educated population. When harnessed well, we could create amazing products with the potential to change the world. I want to challenge the county government to make this an annual event where we celebrate the products and services of Kiambu residents. Kiambu County is strategically located near Nairobi. With a large population, perhaps only second to Nairobi, we can leverage on the numbers to create solutions and earn a lot of money. Kiambu is the bedroom of Nairobi. Even as the government does much, our youth must be empowered with skills geared to shifting their mindsets for job seekers, to job creators, and then eventually to owners of capital. They must be encouraged to exploit their talents and to seek to provide solutions to the ever-present challenges facing our country, including unemployment, food security, national security, health, amongst others. In this regard, the government is implementing the Nigeria Digital Program, an innovative program that targets to empower young people to access over 1 million jobs every year through digital platforms. We are confident that through this program, we are contributing significantly to solving the unemployment puzzle. My ministry has been working with members of parliament and the National Government Constituency Development Fund Board to create centers in constituencies where you can access free high-speed internet as well as digital devices to enable young people at the grassroots levels to have equal access to digital opportunities. The government also has implemented the Studio Mashinani projects through my ministry to provide an opportunity for youth to develop their creative talents and earn from it. Inspired by the mantra, talent ni kazi, so far we have activated 6 studios in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Machakos, Gatanga, and Kitui. I urge the youth in Kiambu to take advantage of the opportunities that the government is offering. As I conclude my address, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to leave young entrepreneurs and innovators attending this occasion with the following advice. 1, look for the impact of your innovations. 2, never let a challenge or crisis go to waste. 3, if you must be the next big thing, be bold but be patient. Finally, during this election year, I encourage you all to vote wisely and spread the message of peace. God bless you. God bless Kiambu County. God grant us peace. Asanteni sana.